Let's talk about my mom. What this video revolves around isn't my ability just to have Asperger's, it's my ability to be educated at a time when this is condensing with street niggas and trying to fool me. Because the previous things that I stated in some videos that I don't want to explain, I'm going to basically say that she holds me to autism. That means she holds me against the being of sports, she holds me against the being of gangs, when nothing in between with nothing specific and no oomph to it. It's very dangerous because when you're a black pucks Latina, Lily, you can have all this going on, be the hot man in the streets, have multiple baby mamas, this, and that. Cousins who actually bang that don't fall for your trap. So you'd be like, what's going on Facebook? What's going on this, and that? Literally, take the fact that you literally don't have a relationship on paper, knowing that woman or promiscuous is a very dangerous angle. Because if I hold you to autism, you're not going to get help from the police. Now, there's a science, behind this. I'm not going to state what intensely happens, but I'm going to, put it flat out there that there was more, chemicals and calculations where it came to me in my high school. Due to skateboarders like Josh Watkins, me being able to compete with their freshman year, but literally falling down to a principle of sports, being physically strong, Isaiah bitching over 200 pounds. After all the competition, after all this and that, all she had to say was, you tried too hard to fit in, and that's it. And this generation, especially the Kool-Aid generation, oh, Eris, that's why I get ready this, I want to get ready this. What the fuck? I've been in the gang war. I'm not gonna. What's sucking my dick? You haven't been in no gang war. Unless you back me up for actual equipment, is gonna win. Flat out simple. He doesn't want to hear about all these, unique abilities, neutral abilities like Sasuke, Lily, Amaterasu, Lily, which you can just call the cartoon. And the running gag in high school and in domestic violence is they're saying that Lily, she's cheating on the outside with the ends of martial arts. Using martial arts, Lily saying that she's cheating with the group home, which she's speaking like Lily, what I'm playing it for. They're calling out the ends that she has some meditation. Lily, you see how Lily, he's complaining because he's doing that Sabo shit? Which means it's like in the anime, Lily, she only has the ends because it's high school. If they had the same tools, he would obliterate her, is what they keep on implying. How come I'm in a situation we don't have the same tools, I'm not salty? If you're in this situation, lately, when street niggas try to fool you, you gotta forget that she's an actual adult. She went to college, she took tap dancing. And what DeVario to fool Ontario to get to Megalodon is known for is not telling you everything, not falling for your four, literally, and telling you to be multidimensional. That means, literally, when I was in high school, I thought of girls like how they were on TV. You know how relationships are deep, literally. My mother told me to get real every single time. And you call out this is cheating with sweet tarts. And that's a woman, and that's all the respect in society that a woman gets you. Also, outside of a girl, she's a Beecham. Beecham's a great nigga. Then we have Auntie Lisa, Lily, out of nowhere. Lily calling on the Mario saying, Beechams are just fuck-ups, don't believe them. Because what happens, Lily, when I first started fucking was I recognized, like, yo, it was above our cartoon, it was above anime, it was above everything, it was above playing guitar. When I saw that fat ass, Lily, my outfit, everything correlating with the outfit, Lily, everything making sense. Recognize the society went out of their way to stop it. So when he's complaining about pussy, what ends up happening is she refers to them as promiscuous, like, oh, girls are about glitter, or girls are about being fake, this and that. That's why I don't like you talk about them. There's a whole world out there. When they complain that I showed them their quality, with people like Anthony Perry and shit, all they see is tracking their quality. They're not gonna understand where she's coming from. And that's true, they'll allow you to do sex automatically after dancing, they'll allow you to do this and that, and my final goal was to have a linear perspective of society after working hard, like after watching the movie Fortress of the Gothic Vampires, we used the movie basically to eat at places like slushies, and comment on all those shits, like all those shits are the reason why we have the cosmos of the universe. So it's elaborate and for at the same time. And also, a part of her angle, Lily, is recognizing, Lily, that you need to slow down. So when she tells you to take it slow, Lily, 9 times out of 10, it comes from you not having concrete validation from people. Lily, it keeps on saying that people ain't shit. So when she tells you to calm down and take it slow, that means get the concrete validation one time, Lily, so you won't be all over them. And why does sex feel so good? And why is Lily, it's above everything that fucking nerds talk about? Because it is somebody being all up over you. And this is big information. I mean, this is very informative. Because what is anime? Anime is 1/5 being flipped in the book and storyline. That means literally when you're following along, it takes forever to get to 1/5. But guess what? After 1/5 it doesn't evolve. When you're watching the storyline, you're playing opposite stuff, and you're seeing the fight scene, that's 1/5. And the regular class is going to require you to do more, which is why Naruto failed in America. Naruto failed in this country because of her angle. What makes, her angle so, dangerous for gangsters is that, people hide behind an imaginary bin. I stressed this out before, in several videos. That's his concern about my socializing because how people are and how I can, disturb people easily and why I can't leave them alone, literally when they're on crazy principles like gang member shit. It's crazy monotonous to me. Because that just means that really kept the running gag of the Fairly Odd Parents for hundreds of years. And this is how it ends COVID-19, literally with an oxymoron of society that nothing is deep and everything is playing off something in order to catch an autistic kid. Fuck that. What makes her angle so dramatically dangerous is the fact that a gangster can hide behind this and forever stay comfortable and never ever break down and think straight like me. Oh, and by the way, the world got eaten at 30. Literally everything, driving cars, going to work, college, all got destroyed. Literally, not just by skateboarding, but my interaction with Alex at 30. And the whole running gag, you just watch a cartoon, this and that. There's also, a video for that. I'm telling you, this is no joke, because how did I leave? Let's get to how I left. Before I started, making those softwares and LimeWire and thing. What happened was, since everybody likes to expand for the Beastie Boys, literally, and no delicacy, guess what I want to do? If you want to go air and rake, you want to do this and that. In elementary school, I was, throwing colored pencils with rubber bands for Deborah and Sydney. I did get stuck on my rock, something that never happened before, even in the original timeline, saying, stop throwing colored pencils, now we have to catch them. I ain't want to expand for a delicacy, ooh, Deborah and Sydney, colored pencils, this and that. Do you know I got away literally having sex while watching Toy Story? The second one with Jessie? That was before I left, but I see how the whole shit got flipped literally. And I have to be a magnitude of that thinking just to survive. That yellow banana was a motherfucker. And they act like this is little shit. The main reason why I'm making this video is the ratio that comes out of the aspect of, Daria. But even worse. If you actually know the true state for Adrian, literally, it can only, be powerful up to people, and full retardation special ed, but why retardation to stay in college. Anytime that you want, him to dump real people in order to be excited for people with special ed. On the streets, I'm hearing that Helen is an idiot literally led the dog fight multiple pit bulls versus Mango when I left on. Last statement I want to make for this video. Even though I didn't say everything I wanted to say, which every nook and cranny, but you got the concept of it. When it came to actually running this school with James and Blue Water High, I was able to tell the actors of what they were saying, and my friends who were regular ed didn't understand a single fucking word, and it was still foreign. That's because I was expanding from actually straightforward to Zane. Let me tell you something, I got a Mirage of Y1, and it was at the pool. It was the most monumental thing ever, literally. I'll give a little bit, but guess what? It involved the whole fucking tree of the planet Earth. It was a little Asian girl with goggles swimming, and it was a Mirage that I recreated America. Correction, I had to recreate America to do that shit. They fucked up literally when they played around the studio saying, oh, it's this and that. We give it a studio when they still thought like an anime fan, including Kimochi. What happened was you gave them permission to trip on Samurai Jack because you not validating the studio allows them to forward whatever originally was there. From work, regular harassment and domestic violence. And the biggest thing, literally, that you need to recognize, literally, each and everyone has a street statement when they lose their mother. Literally, originally, I came on her when I was a black and white character, which is one of the most deadly moves in domestic violence, and guess what happened? I ran to fantasy watch more black and white movies. So there you go, all your comparisons, there's your Draco. Now you can't be fooled, don't stop you, be straightforward. But in reality, I'm more mature and I recognize that he's scrawny. Okay, so that's it. I mean, shit, we just got an alarm from Andre, where he raped way more Asian women, to the point where it was a thing. The machines, the medias are like, what happened to your friend Andre? And I knew he was dead at the insane asylum, and it was true. All the science about, me and her, about how to keep a friend and shit, or a friend backs out Andre. In reality, the domestic violence crew will give me no feedback. Therefore, the final additional for this video is that the blood is the one who creates the lunge, and her crip flips the lunge on you. It means no matter how chaotic, how much pain I'm still going through more than you, I have stronger skin and a better lesson overall. When you had information that it was connected to something, including a whole gang war.